Back 4 Blood Standard Edition has its global release tomorrow, the 12th of October 2021. Deluxe users have had access for the last few days, and as we are one of those users, we thought we would share our first thoughts on Back 4 Blood to help you decide if you want to purchase or play it. Just as an FYI, Back 4 Blood Standard Edition will be available on Xbox Game Pass from the 12th, which you can get access to for just $1 for your first month. So what is Back 4 Blood? Back 4 Blood is a 1 to 4 player co-op first-person zombie shooter. It is the spiritual successor of Left 4 Dead, and the main campaign seems to follow a very similar format to Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2. There are 3 main game modes in Back 4 Blood. Quick Play, which allows you to jump to any checkpoint you have completed previously. Campaign, the standard campaign mode where you can play through each chapter of the game. And finally a new mode called Swarm, where 2 teams of 4 take turns being a cleaner or the ridden. The team that lasts the longest as the cleaners then wins. The game will automatically set the graphics settings to what it believes your PC can cope with to avoid lag and other issues. For example, I use a 1650 Super and it set the game to medium, and I haven't experienced any real lag, with the game looking mostly crisp and smooth. When you start the game, you go through a setup tutorial with most of the controls being the same as Left 4 Dead 2 with a few minor differences. There is also an option to change any of the controls to any keys that you would like to in the options. The music for the game is driving and adds an additional tension to each of the levels, and the sound design is well executed. I wouldn't say it necessarily has a standout OST, but it works for the game very well and definitely helps add to the ambience. A new mechanic in the game is decks. At the start of each mode, you get a chance to choose certain cards, each of which has a unique effect, such as reload speed and healing efficiency. You can then manage and build your decks to adjust your builds for each run, and you're able to customize your decks for each game mode. You can unlock cards for your deck by playing through the game and finding them around the map. Just as an FYI for you streamers, if you're a Twitch streamer, there is an add-in where viewers can see what cards you are using, as well as vote on the card you should use next. The gameplay is very similar to Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2, no surprises there, with a few differences. The ridden spawns are different each run, making the levels more replayable, and the weapons have stats so you can spec better and change it up depending on the run, who you are playing with, and the role you're trying to fit into. A lot of the ridden have similarities to the Left 4 Dead version, with changes to some of the mechanics, with some additional ones thrown in there. In conclusion, Back 4 Blood is very much the spiritual successor of Left 4 Dead, so if you enjoyed Left 4 Dead or Left 4 Dead 2, you will love Back 4 Blood. If you want to play a fast-paced first-person zombie shooter, then you'll also love Back 4 Blood. And even after all of that, you're still not sure, grab the Xbox Game Pass for just $1 for the first month, give the game a try, and if you don't like it, you can always just cancel your Xbox subscription and never play it again. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you found it useful or enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this in the future.